All right, good morning. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, July 1st. Yeah, we are back in the living room. Where the hell have I been? I have been on vacation. I've been camping with the wife. I've just been taking it easy for the past couple weeks. Not really focusing on working out, not really thinking about it very much. I've been thinking about it, but I've just been kind of relaxing a little bit. So we're gonna get back into it. And I'm gonna get back into it with the X3. I want to start back at the basics. While I was on vacation and stuff, I was looking through some of my old photos, some of my old videos, and I could see that actually when I was actually looking the leanest and the best was when I was really hitting that X3 every day. So I'm going to go back to hitting that X3 every day, along with mixing in some of the other things that I've been doing over the past couple of years. Some sandbags, some body weight training, burpees, kettlebells, and my new thing is the heavy hands. These are the 3-pound heavy hands. And what I'm going to do with the workout program, what I want to do is I want to start off with one round outside around the block where I do my 20 minutes of skipping and my 40 seconds of walking. 20 seconds, not 20 minutes, 20 seconds of skipping, and then 40 seconds of walking, really swinging the arms, getting the blood pumping, getting everything going. I will come in here, I will do chest press, crossovers, shoulder press, and triceps. And that will be the workout. I might do some dips at the end to really kind of finish it off. But I think I want to go back to basic. What I was doing was pushes and pulls every other day. And then we will add in some other things at the end of the workouts as we go. So I'm gonna go get a walk in. So it's gonna be one lap in between each set. And I think each lap is probably about a quarter mile. And then we'll come back in here, get a work on, and go back and do another lap again until we're done. So let's go get it. All right, we're back. We just finished the first lap using my 3-pound heavy hands. Swinging them, 40 seconds walk, and then 20 seconds of skipping, really exaggerating the arms, getting a good swing. The distance is about a mile. I'll walk around, so I don't know, that's about 10 minutes. All right. Gotta get some chalk on my hands. This wet chalk is fantastic if you don't want to get chalk all over everything. Just rub it on your hands and you blow on it really quick and it dries up and it sticks to your hands. We have a couple camping trips planned this month. We have 2 camping trips planned, one kind of a short one, then one longer one. I plan on doing X3 while we're doing the camping trip, so that's kind of the reason I want to just get back to the basics, get back to doing X3, and then everything else will be kind of secondary until the summer is over and we stop going as much as we're going. And then I can get back into doing the burpees and the other stuff. Still probably gonna hit some of those, but not as much. I really want to get steady with the X3 and the heavy hands, walking, getting the cardio up. First set, the 37-inch Series Steel Band, chest press, 1 set. I want to go back to just doing 1 set, total exhaustion, and then go do a walk and come back and do the next set. Now that's the 37-inch, and that is a lot shorter than the 42-inch, so that's really tight. One set down, back to another lap around the block, doing my walking, skipping routine. We'll come back in and we'll do chest crosses. That's coming up. All right, round 2 of half-mile walk is done. Crossovers, 37-inch series steel green band. All right, next up is going to be the overhead press. After we get another half mile of our walking, skipping routine done. For the past few months, I've really been obsessing on losing weight. I think so much so that I've kind of lost sight of what it was I was doing, which was just trying to stay healthy and strong. So I'm still going to focus on losing weight, but my focus now is going to go back to staying healthy, strong, and flexible. And that'll be second half of it, is hopefully peeling some of this weight off. The diet's still going to kind of stay with what I was doing for the past couple months, which was high carb, low fat, and low protein. I'm taking protein powder, the perfect aminos. I'm taking a shot, a cup in the morning, and then a scoop at night. But the rest of the time, it's just going to be vegetables and carbs, and I will do the protein powder as that. So I'm rambling. Let's go get a walk on, come back and do some overheads. All right, we're back in. We just finished another half mile of skipping and walking. When I'm skipping, really trying to drive the arms up, really trying to drive the knees up, and really trying to pick up the pace of doing a fast skip, really doing come back down to walking. Nice pace, really swinging the arms, trying to get them straight with you got the, when you have the heavy hands here, trying to get a nice swing with the arm. We're gonna go to the 8 pounds when we finish all this up. Need a little bit more liquid chalk. My hands are sweaty. And the neoprene on this is just eating the chalk up. Next up is tricep behind the head. Catch my breath. We got another half mile of walking and skippings with my 3 pound heavy hands, vintage heavy hands. Let's go get that done and get on with the triceps. All right, we're back. Another half mile of walking, skipping with a 3 pound heavy hands. This is gonna be the last set with the X3. All right, we are at 2 miles of walking and running. Let's see where we are. We got 48 minutes left, so I'm going to do behind the head, and I'm gonna do 30 jumping tricep presses with the dip bar to really fatigue everything out. Then I'm gonna grab the 8 pound dumbbells and I'm gonna finish this walk off doing the walking, heavy swinging with the 8 pound. Let's get this in here. Sweat is just running down my arms right now. I'm washing all this chalk off. While I'm swinging my hands, I can see the white from the chalk sweat drops just flying in front of me. Let's go blow my nose really quick. All right, we're back. Oh, Johnny. That was 31 total, standing and kneeling. Really trying to get a big stretch in that lower portion, stretching the triceps. Now I'm going to do some assisted dips. I really want to get a good stretch, bounce up the bottom and really lock it off at the top and tighten the triceps. Oh my gosh. That was good. That fatigue set in really good with that. I do have my heart rate monitor on. Put it on this morning at 6 a.m. And I want to see how many total calories I burn throughout the day. So I'm going to keep it on all the way until I go to bed. And I'll see how many calories I burn within a day when I do this kind of workout. And I just go about living my busy, active life. All right, now we're gonna go do our power walk with the 8-pound dumbbells. And every 20 seconds, we're gonna really swing those dumbbells high, get the heart rate up, generate a lot of fatigue in the arms and the upper body. Focus. So I've been very inconsistent in the past couple months. Some of my workouts have been kind of lost, kind of stumbling around. There's so many things that I see online. I see somebody do like, oh man, that's fantastic, I want to do that. But I know what works for me is the X3 works, coming up here and just giving it my all. And then adding walking, adding some burpees, adding some sandbag lifts, adding some plyo jumps, and I want to do that with my pull-up bar. I'm going to fix my pull-up bar so I can do some plyo pull-ups on that, really fatigue the muscles out at the end. And my diet has been atrocious, just like always. I try and stay as disciplined as I can, but my wife is the worst when it comes to that. We have these favorite places that we go to eat, and there's so many favorite dishes that when we go there, it's super hard to resist. So I'm like, oh, you know what, I'll just cheat, and tomorrow I'll get back on it. And so I'm just trying to stay at this point with a low fat, zero fat, as much no fat as I can, low protein, and a higher carb diet. Obviously for the energy that I need to put out to take care of her and to live my busy, active life. When we went camping, I had to load everything in the trailer. And when we got back, I unloaded everything out of the trailer. So it took 2 hours once we got back, after I loaded everything up that morning, to get everything out and put away. That's kind of what it is when you are the spouse with a disabled person that can't do anything for themselves. She is losing so much of the strength that's left in her one hand that she can't even pick up her iPhone off of the couch sometimes. I have to pick it up for her. She can't pick up her water bottle. A lot of times she can't even eat for herself. She couldn't even hold a fork the other day while she was trying to eat a salad. I had to help her do that. So trying to keep myself healthy, but not overdoing it is my goal. There's things I wish I could just sit here and just work out like all day long, but I know I need to conserve my energy and my health to take care of her. So it's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay, this thing is still going. Let's see what we got left. All right, we now have, what the heck is that? Oh, I got a chiropractor appointment today, yes. All right. I've still got 40 minutes left on the walk, so that's about 6 laps around out there. So I think I'm gonna do 4 laps, and I'll call it a quit with that. So actually what I wanna do, I wanna get some music going. I was listening to music yesterday while we were in her treatment. Oh my gosh. Can't even think of what I'm doing right now. Okay, there we go. Let's go with, there we go. Let's start off with some, for anybody that knows anything about some eccentric rock, some Pretty Maids. All right. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna go do my 4 laps. I'm gonna do my 4 laps and then have some morning coffee afterwards and sit down and chill out and get ready for the day, because I got a lot of stuff to do today. So this is my setup for the 8 pounds. So I have some straps on here, and I did put some paracord around the bar so it soaks up some of the sweat, and it gives you kind of a better grip. And that's how we do these swings. swinging these after doing the X3. Man, the fatigue is gonna be there, and that's what I want. I really wanna burn everything out, so that's it. Get it done. Go live your life, and I'll see you tomorrow when we have pulls and some more heavy hand workout. All right, that's it. We just finished our 4 laps after we finished all of our X3. Now, I didn't do exactly what I had planned. What I did was the first lap with the 8-pound dumbbells, I did 40 seconds of just regular walking, and then 20 seconds of really high swings with the 8-pound dumbbell. The second lap, I did the same thing, 40 seconds of just regular walking, and then 20 seconds of shoulder presses as I was walking. The third lap, by the time my arms were pretty tired, the third lap what I did was I did regular 40 seconds, and then I did 20 seconds of skipping with the 8-pound dumbbell. The last lap, by that time my arms were pretty dead, I dropped the dumbbells off and I just did 1 lap of regular power walking to cool down. So I'm done, I finished. This is the Run Keeper. Get over here. That's the Run Keeper. That is what I'm right now. Not the Run Keeper, that's the polar heart rate. So you can see what I've done. Average is 137 heartbeats. The highest I got up to 170. And so far I burned 872 calories, and that is in a time elapse of 1 hour and 55 minutes. So about a 2-hour workout in the morning. That's kind of like what I'm kind of shooting at, keeping it under 2 hours. Sometimes it'll be shorter. It just depends on what it is. Yesterday was my wife's treatment, so she's kind of sleeping in a little bit today. And I'm going to have some after workout coffee right now and chill out a little bit on the front porch because it is a little hot in the house right now. So, and it's cool out. We're going to keep this going all day until, like I said, until I go to bed to see the total amount of calories I burned off for the day. For whatever reason, I messed up on the Run Keeper. Somehow I hit it and turned it off when I was showing it to you, so I'm not worried about that right now. It did tell me that 1 lap was about a half mile, so I think I got about 3.5 miles in total with running, power walking, whatever you want to call it, and getting my X3 on. So that's it. We're here. We're going to show up every day. I keep telling myself that. I need to get my motivation back. I really like the X3. I like that feel of just totally going to total exhaustion and getting it done with, and then getting the cardio out with the power walking with the heavy hands. So we're done. We're gonna edit this and we're gonna put it up. So get it done, go live your life, and I will see you tomorrow.